I am Mrs. Leffers. This is Romeo and Juliet, Act 5, Scene 2. This is Friar Lawrence's cell in Verona. Friar Lawrence's messenger arrives, saying that he was unable to deliver the letter to Romeo. Also, Balthasar has been to see Romeo already and told him that Juliet is dead. Oh no. Friar Lawrence, his plans ruined, rushes to the Capulet vault before Juliet awakes. So he's like, oh my gosh, I gotta get to the tomb. This could be bad. He intends to hide her in his room until Romeo can come and take her away. Enter Friar John. So Friar John and Friar Lawrence are two different people. Friar Lawrence is the person that has been working with Romeo and Juliet. He's the one that married them. Friar in this case means holy man or priest. So it'd be like someone that is also a holy man at the same church as Friar Lawrence, probably. Okay, Friar John. Holy Franciscan friar, brother, ho! Enter Friar Lawrence. Friar Lawrence. This same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What says Romeo? Or, if his mind be writ, give me his letter. So he says, so Friar John was the messenger that was supposed to go talk to Romeo. And Friar Lawrence is like, oh, what'd Romeo say? Friar John's like, how about that? Well, let me just tell you. Friar John, going to find a barefoot brother out, one of our order to associate me here in this city visiting the sick, and finding him, the searchers of the town, suspecting that we both were in a house where the infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors, and would not let us forth, so that my speed to Mantua there were stayed. This is very relevant. Right now, the whole reason that I'm doing these Romeo and Juliet videos is because we are quarantined for a pandemic, right? At the time that Romeo and Juliet takes place, there was also a pandemic happening. It was the Black Plague. So and Romeo and Juliet is not real. It's a fictional story, but the time that it takes place, the Black Plague was a real thing that happened in history. So basically, Friar John says, because I had been in the same room as a sick person, they sealed up the doors. Let's see here. Because he's been caring for the sick. So remember, like, he's a holy man. He'd been caring for the sick. The health officials of the town, believing that the friars had come in contact with the deadly plague, the infectious pestilence, locked them up to keep them from infecting others. So they were actually in quarantine for a while. They made them stay away from the people of the town, and that prevented Friar John from getting to Romeo to deliver his message. Friar Lawrence, who bare my letter then to Romeo? Like, okay, then who took the letter to Romeo? Friar John, I could not send it. Here it is again, nor get a messenger to bring it thee. So fearful were they of infection. Friar Lawrence, unhappy fortune! By my brotherhood the letter was not nice, but full of charge, of dear import, and the neglecting it may do much danger. Friar John, go hence, get me an iron crow, and bring it straight unto my cell. So Friar Lawrence is like, crap. Friar John did not know what the letter contained. He did not know how important it was that Romeo got it. And Friar Lawrence is like, get me a crowbar now. We're going to break into that vault because we have to. Oh my goodness. Friar John, brother, I'll go bring it thee. He exits. Friar Lawrence, now must I to the monument alone. Within this 3 hours will fair Juliet wake. She will beshrew me much that Romeo hath no notice of these accidents. But I will write again to Mantua and keep her at my cell till Romeo come. Oh, poor living corse, closed in a dead man's tomb. Exit. That was Act 5, Scene 2.